All right, so activity 1, identify the accounting equation amounts to PepsiCo using the information above. What are assets? 68,150. Oops. 68,153 million. And how much are liabilities? 46,989 million. And what is stockholders' equity then? Oh, that's funny. That's not what I got. What is it? 21,164. And they add up. Okay. That's good. Assets can be financed with either debt or equity. Actually, I'm just going to write on here. Debt or equity. And will the accounting equation hold true for every corporation? How many say yes? How many say no? The yeses have it. That was my partner's trick, Karen's trick. Because whenever you see this in a question, a professor's question, every corporation, that means nothing can possibly always be true. But the accounting equation is like the law of gravity. It always holds. If it doesn't hold, that means there's a mistake somewhere. PepsiCo is primarily financed with what? Liabilities. Why? Because look, liabilities of 46. Now get this: $46 billion. Stockholders' equity is only 21 billion. So most of the investment comes from liabilities and not stockholders' equity. They have a huge amount of debt here, believe it or not. So the way you can tell is because liabilities exceed equity. Circle whether the account is classified as asset, liability, or stockholders' equity. Cash. Asset. Accounts payable.
Liability.
Accounts receivable.
Asset.
Land.
Asset.
Common stock.
Stockholders' equity.
Equipment.
Asset.
Notes payable.
Liability.
Building.
Asset.
Retained earnings.
Stockholders' equity.
Wait a second here. Inventory.
Asset.
Asset. Mortgage payable.
Liability.
Bonds payable.
Stockholders'
Bonds payable. Liability. Yeah, bonds payable is a liability, not a stockholders' equity. What amount of cash does this company expect to receive from customers within the next few months? That's a trick question, too. $6,323. This is accounts receivable. It's not cash, it's accounts receivable. That's the money owed to you by your customers. So obviously it's the amount of cash you expect to receive.
From your direct customers.
Yeah, from your direct customers, right? Because your indirect customers like me and you, we don't really owe PepsiCo anything. The largest asset account is property, plant, and equipment, which reports how much? $19.058 billion. What types of asset costs are included in this account? Trucks. Land. Buildings. Machines. It's all stuff that has a long life, all right? As opposed to inventory, which has a very short life. How much does this company currently owe its suppliers? Its accounts payable, $38.65. Remember the numbers here. It's $3.865 billion. Since the company started business, what's the total amount shareholders have paid for their shares of stock? $4.449 billion. Since the company started business, how much net income was earned and not yet distributed as dividends? $37.090 billion. When you think about it for a second, that's a lot of money. But you think about it, the profits over the lifetime of this company that were not distributed as dividends were $37 billion.